Hi everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create lead squared lead on Zoho Forms submission. So let's suppose I am running an online business, and for that business I have attached the Zoho Forms on my website, and now I am receiving all my leads with the help of Zoho Forms. Now I want that whenever I receive a new form submission, a lead should be automatically created in my lead squared account. Doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Zoho Forms and Lead Squared. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new form submission in my Zoho Forms, a lead will be automatically created in my Lead Squared account. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create lead squared lead on Zoho Forms submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Zoho Forms and Lead Squared with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now, and it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create lead squared lead on Zoho Form submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this forms automation and then click on create. Here as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create lead squared lead on Zoho Form submission, which means whenever there will be Zoho Form submission, a lead will be automatically created in my lead squared account, which means whenever there will be Zoho Form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when Zoho Form submission happens and then action says do this, then create lead squared lead. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to take Zoho Forms, and then in my trigger event, I have to take this new form submitted. Now I need to make connection between Zoho Forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Zoho Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I'm going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Zoho Forms account. So this is my Zoho Forms account, and these are the forms which have been created. Here I am going to use this registration form, and to make this connection, I have to click on this settings. Now on the top I can see this integrations option. I will open this, and then on the left hand side if I scroll down I can see this webhooks. So we will open this. Now I have to provide the webhook URL. So from over here I am going to remove the previously existing webhook URL, then go back to Pabbly Connect, copy this webhook URL which I am provided in this workflow, and paste that webhook URL over here. And then in the content type, I have to select this as application/JSON. And then in the authorization type, I have to select this as journal. Now these are the parameters of the fields for which I will receive the response. So this form has all these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. Now after adding this webhook URL, I have to scroll down and then click on this save. So here these changes have been made successfully. I have successfully added the webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect here in this particular form. And now after the webhook connection has been done, I will start receiving the form submission response from this particular form only, not from the other forms. Now if I go back to Pabbly Connect, I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to open my form in Zoho Forms where I have built this webhook connection. Now after I do this form submission, Pabbly Connect should capture all the details and the response here in this workflow, and this will show us that the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Zoho Forms, that is successful. So here I am going to open my Zoho Forms again, and I have clicked on this share. Now over here I am provided with the form perma link, which I am going to copy and paste that in a new tab. And here this form has appeared in front of me. Now I am going to enter some dummy details in all these fields. So here I have entered my first name as latest, last name as user, email address as latest 584@pabblitudes.com, and the phone number as this, and now I am going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done this form submission, and all these details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down, I can see that I have received the response after waiting for a few seconds. Here the phone number that we entered was this, first name was latest, last name was user, and the email address was latest584@pabblitudes.com. Here as soon as I have done this form submission, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Zoho Forms, that is successful. Now whenever there will be Zoho Form submission, I will start receiving the response here in this workflow. And now moving on to the next step, whenever there is Zoho Form submission, I want to create lead squared lead. So then in my action application, I am going to take lead squared. And then in my action event, as I have to create a lead, I am going to select this as create or update lead and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to provide the access key, secret key and the API host. So to get this, I am going to follow the help desk given below this field. I have to go to settings, APIs and webhooks, API access key. Now I'll open my lead squared account. So this is my lead squared account, and on the top right corner, I can see this profile. So from this profile, I have to go to the settings. And then on the left hand side, I can see this APIs and webhooks. And then under this API access key, I am provided with the API host, access key and the secret keys. So from over here, I am going to copy the API host and then the access key and the secret key by clicking on the show secret key. I am going to copy and paste all of these details in my Pabbly Connect field. So here I have entered the access key, secret key and the API host, and now I am going to click on this save. Here lead squared is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details, but I am not going to enter all of these details manually. Instead, I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. Now when I click on this first name field, I can see Zoho Forms, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Here as I need to enter the first name, and the first name that we have received in the response is this one. Then I need to enter the last name. So the last name is this one, user, and the email address that we have received is latest584@pabblitudes.com. The phone number that we have received is this one, and then I have not received the response for any of these fields, and these fields are also not required one. So I'm going to skip this, but if you have received the response, you can enter following the same process. Now over here in the do not email, I'm going to select this as false, and do not call, I'm going to select this as false. Do not track, I'm going to select this as false, and I have not received the response for these fields also, so I'm going to skip this. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. The status is success. Now I am going to open my lead squared account. So this is the app dashboard of lead squared. On the top where I can see all these options, I have to click on this leads and then go to smart views. So here I can see that I have created this latest user as my lead in my lead squared account automatically and instantly. The email address that we added was latest584@pabblitudes.com, and the phone number was this. Now so as to check this automation workflow one last time, I am again going to open my Zoho Forms and do the form submission, and if a lead is created in my lead squared account automatically, then this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I am going to enter another details. So here I've entered my first name as current, last name as user, email address as current789@pablitudes.com and the phone number as this. Now I'm going to click on this submit. Here I've successfully done this form submission and this lead should be created in my Lead Squared account. So let's open my Lead Squared account. Let's go back. And here I can see that I've created this current user also. As soon as I've submitted the form, this lead has been created in my Lead Squared account. The name was current user, email address was current789@pablitudes.com and the phone number was this. Now to summarize, we took Zoho Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the lead as soon as the form submission has been done. So we took Lead Squared as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the Save and Send Test Request button and received the response as this lead being created in my Lead Squared account automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between Zoho Forms and Lead Squared with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.